A Central Ohio school is getting national attention for its use of technology in the classroom. CBS This Morning Saturday came to Columbus to visit Julie Simmons, who teaches first grade at Columbus Academy. Simmons is leading the pack when it comes to teaching the 6- and 7-year-olds about social media, including Twitter. The students are using it to connect with other schools across the world. To see more about how it works, CBS This Morning Saturday takes you inside the classroom ahead at 8 this morning, only on 10 TV.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Jarvis.
And I'm Jeff Glor.
And coming up on CBS This Morning Saturday, a conversation with Sheryl Sandberg. She's the COO of Facebook, and we're talking one day after their public offering.
Then first graders tweeting and emailing. We visit an unusual classroom in Ohio.
And the star of Shameless, award-winning actor William H. Macy. Ahead on CBS This Morning Saturday.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor.
And I'm Rebecca Jarvis, and these are a few of the stories we'll be bringing you on CBS This Morning Saturday. A countdown to zero at Cape Canaveral this morning. What this means for U.S. space exploration.
Human rights dissident Chen Guangcheng has left China this morning.
After weeks of hype, Facebook stock fell flat on its first day of trading.
And some first graders in Ohio are learning to read, write, and tweet.
Well, we're going to take you to a school where they're teaching children how to tweet.
It sounds a little scary at first, but when you watch the story and you see what the teacher's doing, you might think differently.
Yeah, you really do have to watch it.
Very interesting.
Says 140 million people actively use the social media website. Celebrities connect with fans, friends, and they stay in touch. And now young kids use it to learn. A handful of schools are using Twitter in the classroom, and I visited one in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, guys.
In Julie Simmons' first grade class, students receive the foundation of a good education. Reading.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Writing.
Last night, I spent some time at home on Twitter.
And Twitter?
And I said, hey, we are having some special visitors come to our class.
What's stunning about this classroom at the Columbus Academy in Ohio is kids are learning to make friends through social media while they're still learning what a friend is.
So we're not really talking to these friends, right? We don't see them right now, but we know what they're thinking because they type out messages to us.
As many as 4 times a week, students break into groups. While some read, others tweet. Jonathan, what do you think? Are you learning when you tweet? Yes?
From other people.
What are you learning from other people?
Like, about their country.
Do you notice a change in the children's abilities based off of the introduction of Twitter into the education?
It helps them to see just the opportunities for learning that are out there.
It stretches them.
Absolutely. And there's something else I want to show you.
Mrs. Simmons always checks the tweets before we are allowed to see them.
So I know our messages that we have today are safe. So
Mrs. Simmons controls the account. For safety, she only follows other classrooms and reads all the tweets in advance, like this one from a school in Australia.
We like to tweet with people from other countries. They have different
Oh, big word. I bet if you use each sound, you might be able to get it.
perspective.
Awesome. That just means they might look at things a little differently than we do.
Now, what do you prefer, books or iPads?
iPad. It's a tie. I love books and I love the iPad.
But for 6- and 7-year-olds still developing, is social media social enough? So, Sneha, what makes Twitter an easier place to make friends than the playground?
You can make friends all over the world. The playground, you can only make friends at the school.
What do you think this all does for the normal socialization of children?
I know a lot of people are really concerned about that because they have a vision of children off in a corner, but at least in the classroom environment, that's not the way it's organized. These kids are really social, and we take advantage of the fact that first graders are a social group.
Mrs. Simmons says social media is just one tool for teachers, and it's not going away.
And I think it's so important that we take advantage of it because we have so much to learn from each other.
How's that sound?
Great, send it.
Joining us now is child psychologist Jennifer Hartstein. Jen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Interesting because, I mean, listen, this stuff is clearly happening, and so I think Rebecca makes some good points in the piece. Do we just have to find a way to accommodate it somehow? It seems like the teacher is doing a reasonable job with it.
Right, she is. She's really on top of making sure everything's appropriate, and we are much more connected socially through Twitter, Facebook, email, text message. As adults, we have to expect that the kids are also going to be much more connected. Teaching them how to do it early is important. Monitoring is the key.
Monitoring, from what perspective can parents and teachers do a better job of that?
It's really hard. We need to teach kids early what's okay and not okay, and this teacher's doing a really nice job of weeding out things that might be inappropriate for these children, but we want the kids to learn what's inappropriate also so that they can see what the red flags are. We want parents to understand. Parents may not know what Twitter is either, so we might have to be educating them as much as we're educating the children.
And we should add that in this case, in the story of Columbus Academy, the teacher is doing, I think, from seeing it, a great job of that, and the parents are also engaged and said that they are monitoring it as well. We're also seeing so much more technology embedded into education to try and help students and also grow their knowledge of the world. What do you think we need to do in terms of directing the future of that to make it accessible and the right thing for kids to help them learn?
It's really a good question and something we need to start to think about. Technology is the way we're going. We're really moving away from books to reading things on computers. So we want to be able to bring costs down, of course, but also people are developing all sorts of applications for iPads and iPhones and for computers that are really aimed at teaching numbers, teaching reading, teaching math in a way that teachers can actually be more interactive in the classroom because they can track some of the progress online or on another program, and then they can really give individualized attention, which makes it more fun and that makes everybody more active learning. But we also need to teach them how to be passive learners too.
Yes, we do, and also parents just need to be vigilant, I think.
You need to be so involved and aware.
Yeah. Jen, thank you very much.
Thanks.